for the neutrals. It was good to see Mponudo present. He's finally made his way down to the commentary position to just help color proceedings here at the International Stadium. It's Babajide Guerrero. Another Premier League coverage. Another Nigeria Professional Football League coverage, and this time opportunity just might come before the introduction. Some astute defending from Warriors in that instance. 3 minutes of action play, Jide. Welcome again to another game, and this time yet another derby.
Good to be back to know that the Nigerian Professional Football League is once again being on the NPFL Preview. I don't know why we get the derbies, but it's good to start the year.
Ball game when the fans are present, but this is a performance that will probably come through without fans. An opportunity will come through for Enyimba. The goalkeeper just punches, hits the crossbar. The strike will come through. Could be Enyimba's first. So the ball stays out. Another strike. Samad Kadri in that instance just pulling off a save off Oloruna Kiljo. It's beginning to look quite easy for the Elephants. No goals yet, but this could be a long day for Abia Warriors, if I do say so myself.
Difficult start to the game, obviously, but I think it's looking like a derby that has goals in it. Unlike what we saw yesterday between
certainly will be taken by Sadiq Abubakar. Just running to the penalty area. Just bombing around, easy catch on the goalkeeper. Oloruna Kiljo. Possession again. It's quite confident play from the People's Elephants. Reminder again, the play from left to right. Good stutter step to the box. It's knocked out in that instance, but the cross comes through. It goes past everyone. Free kick awarded to the visiting side. The strike there in the box. It feels like 90 minutes exhausted, Babajide. It's just 5 minutes played. It tells you that certainly will be a feisty encounter.
No doubt about it. It's a very good start by the two teams. Going out 5 quick cylinders. Both of the teams look very, very eager for this one. It's a derby, and unlike what we saw yesterday, this one looks to have the making of the goals in it. I like the early exchanges. It looks as if we're going to get goals. I just trust the goal. I mean, we get a goal yesterday. It was good results, but the same goal. We didn't trust the goal.
And infringement against Sadiq Abubakar. Good luck, Lozioma. Pretty much a heavy launch. The easiest goal Ferdinand Udo will make. Quite a successful side, Enyimba International. The most successful team when it comes to the Nigeria Professional Football League. 8 times they've been champions, and most recent in 2019. Maybe local rivals, but Abia Warriors yet to taste success at the highest level. It's going to be pressure, which might eventually pay off. The referee calls it a foul against the Enyimba player. He's complaining that certainly there was really not much pressure in that instance, but Ferdinand Udo had a decision to make. Pretty much saw what the striker, who's still complaining, Samad Kadri, didn't see. It will be a free kick to Abia Warriors. You've seen how the two sides have set up today. Just after 7 minutes, and it does seem like, with all the pressure this might just be one of those matches where the opposition find a way to stifle and not make the possession turn into success story for the Elephants.
That's what you want to avoid early on. You don't want to have all the possessions and you will not be able to convert. And that will be a lot of possessions, but no easy effect at goal. And that's not the way you want to start. We could tell how Kennedy Bobo was very
travel to these very finals. Bobo, like you all know, they are in Group A. That's another group of death as well. They are in the Group A, comprising the
Alright guys, you're welcome back. That was the NPFL opener, the Abia derby between Enyimba and Abia Warriors. In following all the live matches as far as Nigerian football is concerned, there is also another live match between Rivers United and Enugu Rangers going right now at the Adokia Maka Stadium. We'll keep you posted as far as that match is concerned. I have my guest, my brother in the house, Joshua Albert. So welcome to the show. NPFL, lots of improvements. You can now watch matches live. What's your thoughts? Are you excited with this?
Yeah, it's a welcome development. It's something that we've actually been looking forward to ever since Super Sports actually pulled out of their deal with NFF as well. So it's actually a good one for which is something that can be sustained. So because at the end of the day, if the games can be televised and people can watch the games on television as well, to also help our league in terms of developing the league further as well. It's a welcome development.
So let's look at the table as far as the Nigerian Football League is concerned and the results we've had so far. Only one match has been played so far, and Plateau United are bottom on the league table. Let's quickly look at the caption we have from the NPFL Nigerian Football League, shall we? Okay, these are the matches, these are the fixtures. Katsina United beat Heartland yesterday by 2-1. Aqua United and Dakada played out goalless draw, and then Enyimba beat Abia Warriors, which is the match you were just watching on the TV screen. Enyimba beat Abia Warriors 1-0. Then today there's Rivers United against Rangers. That match is already on right now at the Adokia Maka Stadium. If we can look at the table and so we can also look at what the table looks like after just one match. Okay, these are the results on Sunday. We talked about this one, Joshua. Yeah. Plateau United lost at home, and you know the story. The management cut the salaries of the players.
Just like we're discussing off air as well. So I don't feel it's the right move for the management to actually make at the moment. This is just the first game of the season as well. You don't just slash salaries of players for non-performance. This is not something that you see in other developed countries. I mean, there are other ways you can actually, if you feel you want to discipline your players or your staff, other ways you can actually, because this will further demoralize the players as well. So there are other ways you can punish players not to slash their salaries. There's no way I will be in support.
Nobody's really happy with that one. So the mood in Plateau in Jos is really low. These are the results so far from Saturday, Sunday, and yesterday, and also today. There's one match going on now in Port Harcourt. Adamawa United played out 1-1 against Kano Pilots. Katsina beat Heartland 2-1. NFL beat Warriors 2-1. And if we could go up, we will see that Nasarawa also beat Wikitoris 2-1. Fantastic time in Nigerian football. It's exciting time, but the fans can't go to matches because of COVID-19.
Yeah, for the purpose of COVID-19, everybody has to be safe as well. But exciting result like Katsina beating Heartland, that was, and we had one or two.
One of them in that Kwara United against.
Which is a welcome development as well. Then we had the rest of the games were mostly home games, home wins, which is normal. We have become accustomed to in Nigerian football. But good, exciting time as well. This is the first game of the first set of games of the season as well. We look forward to more exciting games as well.
Let's look at the table and look at where the teams are standing. The other caption, if we just look at the table and see where the teams are standing. I think I have an idea what the table looks like, because Kwara United having a away win should be on the leg lead. Alright, thank you. That's it. If you can just build it up a little bit. So Kwara United is leading, MFM is second. If you look at the bottom, it's Plateau United, defending champions. They are bottom. It will surprise you. They are fresh from the continent. They got knocked out by Simba, but they're bottom and in the league. They're 20.
Yeah, this is just the first round of games, so it will be too early to actually start.
Is it a panic? Is there too panic for Plateau United?
I feel probably because of their poor results, the poor results they got from the continent. That's what contributed to the actions that the management took on their players. But it's too early for them to start panicking. It's just the first round of games. They can still turn the table and get their acts together.
All right, that's exciting times as far as Nigerian football is concerned. Beautiful pictures coming out from various venues. Let's come back home because we're going to move to grassroots football as the finals of the CPN Cup in a creek on Sunday. Fantastic time. I was right there with our fans to cover that match. And let's take a look at the highlight of the CPN Cup finals in a creek.
And of course, Okujago Town, which are also a town to reckon with. I'm talking about Okujago Town. They also have arrays of stars. But if you look at this Okpokpo team, you will also agree with me that they too have an array of stars. They've tested, they've seen it all, they've been there, they've done that. So if you call a name like it could be a Dede, you will not be making mistake to say he's a golden boy in Okrika football. What if I call a name like Benjamin? Then you will understand that these players have all played one time for the Okrika local government team, played in some other teams. Benjamin himself has tested Sharks Football Club of Port Harcourt before it was metamorphosed into becoming Rivers United. And of course, you can't leave him. Last year when he was not around, it showed that he was not completely around, and injuries on the team that time led them. We lost the game, and I was in charge of the team then. We lost the game in the semi-finals against the runaway winners, which is the Kaleo team, but then the push on right now has been a very big plus to the Okpokpo team. I'm talking about Team Diego Jonathan. And of course, if I call a name like Epeke Samuel, then you will understand that this man is experienced. He can leave his defense. The Okpokpo team up against school. Ladies and gentlemen, it is man of God, we are told in your days you are a very good. Right. The Okpokpo side, Tamilo Beleman Benjamin dropping that ball for Tamilo Kombia, aka Opungbele, who drive that ball back to Samuel Epeke for the Okpokpo side, and takes a corner pass. They are trying to locate the captain of. I think it's a free kick, quickly taken somewhere around the center circle, and here comes Ibidabo Jonas to Atams looking for space in between, but a man is fouled in that process. Talking about the BMR side, all the way from Port Harcourt City local government, they paraded good players. Some of them play for the police machine, some of them play for the Rivers United Academy, and they came here in front of their fans talking about they went home victorious, beating that team, not one, not two, not three, but 5 goals to 1. Very good one for the Okpokpo side. Very good one for the Okpokpo side, and it's shot picking. Look at that. It's about shot about shot picking and Solomon Mangibo, Binabo Jonas. He's fleet-footed, and look at that. Trying to go around, and he's still going around the Binabo Jonas with the ball. They had a man on him, that's Atams. Atams taking his time, and here they come again, and a shot! Look at that, what it means for, and he located Beleman Benjamin, and that's Team Jonathan. They work that for, they find Beleman with that ball, they are dropping that ball for Team Jonathan. Back to Beleman, and Beleman with that ball, breaking that ball. This could be very dangerous. Ibiso Tamuno, captain of the Combo scorer, and Team Jonathan come back at that time. Team Jonathan with the ball again. Team Jonathan finds his man, a chance, and Benjamin Beleman. That ball has gone out from the danger spot, but cleared away by that man. Knock him at it, knock it to Ibinabo Jonas, in the word of his own, split the pass, 2-2, can they take him out? He takes him to the center, and a shot!
What's your thoughts on this exciting first half?
I think the first half was very, very interesting because I was carried away. A lot of talent, just as I earlier said, a lot of talents are bound in this place. Being the 4th edition of this tournament, honestly, I think in the next edition, 2021, by God's grace, we will grace it from the beginning to the end to be able to ensure that some talents are picked here. We will ensure that 1 or 2 scouts are here because they will be able to help the country in terms of going for competition. And in as much as the sports crew, the Ghana's crew have been doing very well, I can see that the analysis and commentary have been honestly very, very excellent. And I want to say thank you very much because they've been doing very well. I do hope that in every game, you don't just give up until the whistle blast. And as such, I can see a lot of possessions from the home team, but then they have a chance to make it. I was just saying it. I became a goal. I was just saying it that they have a chance.
And totally, the long one. This is out of the line. And Benjamin Bellingham. Please do not encourage the VIP area. Please do not encourage the VIP area. Okay, Bellingham. The rest of the battle. He finds Bellingham. Bellingham gets up to the ball.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You come well. Really well. You better take the way. I'm not even out there. You're looking at someone. Very much Gio. Gio. Also, Kude. I'm not even out there.
So that the finals of the CPL Beach Soccer in a quick Bogosa and Lesnar went to cricket was a fantastic time as far as grassroots football is concerned. Let's come back to Nigerian football because Rivers United is right now taking on Enugu Rangers in the Nigerian Professional Football League. We don't have enough time, but let's summarize the NPFL. So what has been the talking point for your point? Has it been the Plateau United or Kwara United getting the point? Which one has been the talking point for you? Definitely the Plateau United issue has to be the standout talking point for this week. It has to be the standout. And the away, the side I was able to get an away win as well too. Kwara United getting an away win as well too. But the Plateau United issue has to be the standout talking point for the past week. Let's quickly move into something different, but let's talk about European football. Thomas Tuchel, we don't have enough time, but let's quickly briefly talk about Tuchel. He's left his job at PSG, or has he been sacked, depending on where you're coming from. But what's your thoughts? Mauricio Pochettino, the right man? Mauricio Pochettino, from his pedigree, from his time at Tottenham, he never won a trophy with them anyway, but you could see the structure he was actually trying to put up as well. So he was one of the persons that build the team now, and they got to a certain level. Thomas Tuchel as well to had a good pedigree before he went to PSG. Probably maybe the owners he has not been able to perform up to the standard that is expected, because when you're employed to a club like PSG as well, it comes with you earn so much money, and it comes with a heavy price tag as well. It comes with heavy responsibility, because the owners have been looking for that elusive Champions League as well. So they were able to get to the finals last season as well. So it actually came as a surprise, because nobody actually saw it coming. But due to the fact that they got to the finals, and they're actually topping the third in the French league as well. So, probably they just needed somebody, a coach that can take them a little bit further. We just hope Pochettino will be able to
carry on with that responsibility.
Not been certain anyway, but there are those heavy rumors that
linking him, of course, because he has been out of job. And look how the people that are in the market right now, the high-profile coaches that are out of job right now. Pochettino has to be
the favorite.
Yeah, the likes of him and himself and Allegri as well has to be.
Allegri actually turned down because of the money. Allegri was first choice for PSG, but the amount was asking for.
PSG were
PSG will have to pay Tuchel around 20 million euros for sacking him.
Okay, like payoff.
Payoff, yes. And then.
And I believe Allegri is also eyeing that Man United position because there's also been rumors surrounding him and that position as well. Because I recently heard he was actually beginning to learn English, beginning to learn how to speak English. So there's a possibility as well. But you never can tell. Never can tell.
All right, that's so much we can take. Thank you very much, Joshua Albert. And don't forget, you can watch Nigerian Football League live and direct on the NPFL platform. All you need to do is download the NPFL app and subscribe 1,500 to watch the NPFL. Thank you very much, Joshua. My name is Sophie. See you, catch you, and keep scoring.